It's time for Christmas in July, and I wanted to start out with some easy ones from last year to kick us off. So this one is super easy, and I love the way it looks. You can customize it for whatever your decor is. I am taking leftover boxes from around my house. If you want them to have weight, because these are empty, you can put something in it. But I'm taking leftover boxes from around my house, expired food, whatever you want. You can get actual boxes, but I think these are so cute. You can put these out in front of your tree, but you just take the boxes. I'm taking different sizes so that it'll look like different gifts, and then I'm taping them up because I want them to be closed. I want these little corn muffin boxes to be together, and then I have a shoebox that I'm using too. And you just wrap them like gifts. There's another way that you can make this also without using wrapping paper. I'll be doing that probably this July. Yes. So, but this is real easy, especially if you have leftover wrapping paper. I'm using this wrapping paper. I love the way it looks, but I don't know if you can tell. It has a bit of like glitter on it, on all of the little dots. And that makes it so hard for the tape to stick. So you have to use a lot of tape on this, but the wrapping is so pretty when you do see it. My colors last year were black, really, so a lot of these first ones will have the colors that I did use last year. So I'm just going to take, and you can also tie this, you don't have to use the hot glue, but I'm just going to wrap twine around. You can wrap ribbon. You can do this in so many different ways, but I love this because it can go with your decor. And a lot of the stores last year were selling the same type items, but you can make yours using leftovers if you have. So I just wrapped the twine around a couple of times. I got the twine from Dollar Tree, of course. And then I wrapped it around the other way and then just glued that off, let that dry. So like I said, this is real easy, real simple, and it kind of gives it that rustic look too with the twine. And then I'm just going to take and add some ribbon details. Again, this is the ribbon that I used last year. So if your colors are different, you can always change this up. So I glued that down. If you're great at bow making, you can make a really pretty bow, but I just wanted it to kind of drape from the sides, cut that on an angle, and then I just went on to finish, basically decorating the boxes. You can decorate them as much or as little as you want, and just to cover up that center there, I'm just popping these little pieces off, and that's what I love about faux florals. You can just pop the little pieces off and use as much or as little as you want, and then I'm just, like I said, decorating the boxes how I feel. You can top them with little ornaments, different little themes, and this is how they came out. Like I said, they're so pretty, so simple, and just a cute way to decorate for the season. So if you like, please give it a big old thumbs up. All right, now for this one, this is just a wreath. So we're just going to really be doing like a half and half. You can get wreath forms from Dollar Tree in a ton of different sizes. I have this garland. I got mine from Hobby Lobby, but you can get, or Michael's, but you can get garland from Dollar Tree too. I wrapped it around real simple, didn't have to do anything because it has like that wire in it, and just tucked it. And then I'm just going to take some ornaments and I'm going to attach them to the wreath form with the little pieces here. You can do them in bunches like that. You can do them singular. You can mix it up. You can do whatever colors you want. You can fill in the little gaps there, and you can decorate your garland like I did mine. I just put a few little berries in there and stuff. And this is how it came out. I did go and put a little bit of garland in the top part just to help fill in. But that's how that came out. So easy, so simple. A easy centerpiece. These first ones are all going to be really just my colors last year. So an easy centerpiece. I have this little Lazy Susan from Target Dollar Spot. So that costs about $5. And I'm just going to take some foam from Dollar Tree. And you can fill the whole bottom with the foam, or you can just fill a little bit just to help raise it up. I'm going to be taking this ribbon, and I'm just going to weave it in and out of those lines on the Lazy Susan, and then wrap them around kind of to cover them up. So you can just do and layer just all around the outside, give it a little dab of glue, and that'll cover it up too. But this has like that that movement to it. And then I'm just filling in the bowl. I raised the little candle holder that I also got from Dollar Tree up, and this is how that one came out. So easy, so pretty, and I love a good centerpiece, and you can always customize them to fit your decor. This is Dollar Tree has a ton of these pretty beaded rings now, so you can pop them off if you don't want to use them that way, but they have them stained, they have them natural like this. I'm leaving mine just like it is, natural, and then I'm going to take some ribbon and make a little bow. So I made a big size, a medium size, and a small size one, and then I stack those on top of each other. If you're good at bow making, you can make a different kind of bow. I took that and put it oh okay, I can't think. I took it and put it to the beads, and then I just put some little garnish on it with some hot glue, and that is it. So easy, so simple. Kind of gives you that boho feel too. So I love a good minimalist like Christmas decor piece because it's just nice and simple. Holiday time, Dollar Tree will have a ton of placemats, different things. These are some of the ones that they had last year at my Dollar Tree. So I'm just going to take one of the placemats and make a little throw pillow. You can sew this. I normally would sew it, but just to make it easy for everybody, we're just going to hot glue it. So I'm taking one of the placemats, some extra scrap fabric. You can just use another placemat, which makes it real easy because they're all the same size. And then you would have a cute reversible pillow too. But I'm just going to take the extra fabric that I did have and just glue it right side to right side. You want to use a good glue. I use Gorilla Hot Glue Sticks, but you want to use a good glue that will stick. So not the glue sticks from the Dollar Tree. They do work, but or fabric glue. You want to use something that is going to have a good hold if you're not going to be sewing it. But you'll glue it around. You leave an opening because you need to turn it the right way out. So you'll leave an opening once everything dries and everything is done. If you're sewing it, if you're gluing it, you leave an opening. Turn it around, push out all the little corners and stuff. And then I'm taking mine and filling mine with filler. But if you wanted to do this just as a pillow cover, if you already have a pillow, then you would leave a bigger opening to be able to put that pillow actually in there. And then once you're done, you would just either sew it closed or glue it closed. You just fold it over so that you don't see the seams and everything like that. And that's it. You have a cute little throw pillow. And again, Dollar Tree is great with the placemats. They have them for every season, different holidays, and you can make so many cute little throw pillows. All right, now for this one. Okay, so if you're going to be using the Garland from Dollar Tree, then you're going to need to make some kind of circle base for the middle. My Garland was a bit thicker, so I didn't really need to do that. But if you are going to be using, like I said, the Garland from the Dollar Tree, because it's a bit thinner, you want something just to stabilize it. So, but I'm taking my Garland and I cut it down because it was really long. I'm just going to make little circles, like little tiny wreaths. So I'm just wrapping it around, and you will play with it until it looks the way that you want it to look. You know, with the Garland, you have to fluff it out, you have to shape it, all kind of stuff like that. So you just play around with it till you get the look that you want it to have. And again, if you're using the Dollar Tree Garland, you'll put a little base. You can even use one of the foam wreaths from Dollar Tree and use that as your base. But I'm just going to take and just decorate kind of the garland just like you would do your regular garland. You can put berries in it. You can use other little pieces from like the Christmas section that like give it that extra fullness in different like colors and hues and all that and stuff. But you can decorate this to go along with your color scheme for the season. And once you have it decorated the way that you want it to look, you can glue these pieces down too to make sure everything is nice and secure. But once you have it decorated, you can take and you can attach these in different ways. Okay, these will also make really pretty chair sashes. So if you decorate and do like a table setting, you can hang these on the back of your chair and that'll be really cute like in your home. But I'm just going to make like a wall hanging piece. So I'm just going to attach these pieces with ribbon, but like I said, you can do it in different ways. I'm just going to hot glue my ribbon together and let that dry. And then I took a piece and did something at the top just to cover where it hooks, because I'm just using a reef hanger to hang it. But this is real simple and real easy, and you can decorate it to go along with your home decor. Now for this one is like a boho inspired one. This one is so pretty. So you can get macrame cord. I get mine from off of Amazon, and basically you're just going to braid it. So you'll braid it in long enough sections to work with, but not too long so that it's overwhelming. And you just tie a knot, you could tape it down and just get to braiding. And like I said, you see how it bunches up. That's why you don't want to do sections that are too long, but this is how the spool of macrame cord will come for the one that I use. You can use a thicker one if you want. And then I'm just going to wrap it around one of the reforms from Dollar Tree. I'm just gluing it together. You can tie it in a knot and then tuck it if you want, but you can see the braiding just adds a pretty little detail to it. And I'm just going to wrap it around the whole wreath. You can glue it in little sections. You don't really have to glue it too much. And then when you're done with one section, you can glue that down and tuck in the tail, and then you can start up at the next section. You could also tie it and tuck in that part where you did tie it together, but you want to make sure they kind of butt up as close as possible to each other, so you don't have any big gaps, or connected in the back, so that you have. But I have these little wood signs. Dollar Tree had a ton of these last year, but you can decorate this any way you want. You can do signage, you can do little berries and stuff. You can do just a ton of different ways on this. But I decorated mine just plain and simple because it's like that boho vibe, and it's just a real simple, cute little piece. And I love the way that it came out. You can hot glue these pieces down if you want. You can also tuck them in between the macrame cord and get a good grip on them like that. And then to hang it, it's real easy and real simple because it is just a wreath. So you can just get one of the wreath hangers from Dollar Tree or wherever, and you can hang this. And I left it in the natural. You can dip dye this. You can do this so many different ways. But this is how I did mine. Just pretty and simple. And it is so pretty. And you can see the little sparkles in the other little twig pieces that I did put in there. Now for this one, another easy one. So this is a little small wreath that you can get. You can get these at Dollar Tree, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, all over the place. And then I have these little berries, and I'm just going to make a berry wreath, basically. You can make this on a bigger scale if you want. These they don't pop off like the other ones, and so I'm just going to cut them. There might be a little bit of wiring in there, but you can still cut those with scissors. And then I'm just going to hot glue them down. You can, if you wanted to, you'd have to get like some real thin thread, and you can tie these down too if you were worried about them coming off. But if you use a good amount of glue and you hold it in place till it dries, they stay on rather well. And then I'm just doing mine in bunches. You can do yours all the same color, but I am alternating the colors that I am using. And then this is how it came out. It is so pretty. The gold just pops, and they kind of go together and still have that same boho vibe. So these are two easy wreaths that you can do, and a lot of the items you can get from the Dollar Tree, except of course for the macrame cord. But you can do that in like nautical rope if you wanted to. But this is just two easy, fun wreath projects that you can customize to go along with your personal home decor style. And then this is a sign that I made using my Cricut. You can just get a canvas and you can cut out craft paper, you can cut out Cricut vinyl, and you can make cute signage for the holiday too. This right here is just, okay, so I have a lot of the wood beads and different things around my house. So I made one kind of like in a holiday boho vibe. And I just took the rubber balls from Dollar Tree, and I'm just drilling a hole in them. And then I'm going to paint them white and kind of give them like, I wanted them to have like a big stone-like look. It's better, it comes out better on the ones that don't have the little pits in it. So if you can pick through, but why waste? But if you can pick through and take out like those golf ones, because those golf ones have little texture in them, and that stays on there unless you cover it up with a thick textured paint, and then you won't see those, but you can see the ones that are flatter took on the stone paint better than the ones that are the golf ball ones, but they come mixed in a pack. Then I took some twine, knotted it in the middle, and then just made like a little big beaded piece. And then this one is just to show, okay, so Dollar Tree, they sell stockings for the holidays, but not all the time they're going to go along with your decor. And last year my decor was black, like I said. So you can just change those up. So this has like a little natural kind of look to it. I don't know if it's picking it up. And then it has like the traditional Christmas plaid colors there. But I just painted over mine. And then you can see that instantly changes it right there. You can also take and cut out fabric and cover it with fabric. But paint is just super easy. And then I have beads from the Dollar Tree too. But you can garnish this in so many different ways. But these beads are gold, and black and gold go well together all the time. So I'm just taking and gluing these beads down. And you can also use this method to just, if you see a stocking at Dollar Tree, but you think it just needs a little more, you can always just dress those up just a little more too, to give it just an extra, oomph to fit in with your decor. But this is how that looks. And like I said, you can add extra to it. You can still see the little details and the snowflake there, but I like my stuff nice and simple. And then this is just comparison to how it used to look and how it looks now. So you can always change up those stockings at Dollar Tree if you don't like the way it looks, but you don't want to spend too much money on stockings. This is just a little ornament tree. So Christmas is all about trees. So I there's a million ways to make little trees. So this is just an ornament tree. So I had these from the year before Christmas, when my colors were more of like a pink and gold kind of color, like a rose gold kind of color. So I'm just making a little tabletop ornament tree, and you're just going to really just stack the balls. You can alternate the sizes, but you'll just go around and make a little tree out of them. You can glue them to each other. I'm using the party hat. A party hat is a great way to use as a base too for these type of things, because they are in that like cone tree shape. And then you can see there's little gaps in there because the balls don't fit perfectly. So to fill in those, I'm taking some little beads that I had, as tree fillers, and just popping those off the stems. And then you can take faux florals. So you can decorate this in so many different ways to fill in those gaps that will be there. And again, this is just reusing old decorations that I did have from a previous year, and it makes a really pretty piece of decor, a tabletop tree. And this fit in like a little marble bowl that I did get from Home Goods. So I thought the two paired really well together. So you can use some of your old decorations to do something like that. Okay, so this is one that I did a while ago. But last year I noticed Dollar Tree had bells. So you don't have to make this if you don't want, but this is just a way to customize and make your own little bells and stuff. So they have these little plastic bowls at Dollar Tree. At first I was going to go along with the gold, but just the way that glitter looked, it was like a long hairy kind of glitter. I didn't like the way it looked. So I would try to add it to some white paint, and I was hoping that the little glitter sparkles would come out, but really the paint just overwhelmed the glitter, so you really don't see it. It just kind of gave it a texture to the paint as opposed to popping out. Like I thought you could see it disappeared immediately. It didn't hold a hope at all. But so you just paint those. You can pick whatever color you want. You can spray paint them, and then you're just gonna make like a little faux bell. So it's just really easy, really cute, really simple to make. So I'm just gonna take and I'm gonna glue the bowls together. You can see they have like kind of a little lip around them. So I'm just putting the glue around there and then just popping them together. But you can make little faux bells because Christmas bells, they go together really well. So this is how it looks. And then to give it more of that bell shape, and not just, two bowls put together, you can take an old ornament top and you can put it on there. You can make another little faux piece. You can, find another little faux piece, but the easiest way is just to take a little ornament top, and these, you can make ornaments out of these too. So if you want to make your own custom ornaments, things like that, you can do this that way too. And then I'm just taking, kind of giving it that boho vibe and putting twine on there. And then too, this is how I will do all of them. And then I will gather them to make a little collection, if that makes sense. So I did three of those. So three of those, and then I just grouped them together. And you can see, you can add that to a wreath. You can do so many different things with this, but they're like little faux ornaments, bells. And then it was my sad attempt at making a bow, but you can buy, again, pretty bows from the Dollar Tree. They have a lot, especially around holiday time. And really based on what your colors are, you can get one now. But I just attached a little bow at the top, a little faux floral. And like I said, you can attach this to a wreath. You can just use it to hang for decor, or you can make these to put on your Christmas tree as an additional type of ornaments. And if you can do glitter too if yours works. This one right here, so like I said, Christmas is all about trees. So this is like more of a glam type one. So I'm just taking one of the big poster boards from Dollar Tree, and I'm making a big cone, like a big tree cone. And then when I get to the end, just to close it off, I'm going to be using some hot glue right along the edge there. And then you just hold it in place until it dries. You can also tape this. I would use masking tape, because masking tape, has that it sticks. So stuff sticks to it after the fact. I didn't have any at that time, so I was just using the clear tape, but masking tape is gonna work better if you want to do that. Then I'm just gonna cut off the edge so that it's able to stand up straight. And you can do this in different sizes too. So if you wanted to do a little collection of these, you can do it in different sizes. So I'm just going to take some Mod Podge, and I'm going to cover this. You can do this as a glitter tree. You can do this so many different ways. You can wrap this in some pretty, like do a decoupage with this. You can do this so many different ways. But anyway, I'm going to be doing this a glam look. So I'm going to take some crushed glass. If you want a little more sparkle to this, you can add some like silver glitter to your crushed glass. And crushed glass does come in other colors too. So if you don't want to do it in silver, you can do it in other colors. But I worked in sections, and I just put on a good amount of Mod Podge, and then put on the crushed glass. You can lay it down and roll it in it. It gets a little messy if you try to do it that way. So pouring it on is the best way to do that. And then just taking the excess, pouring it back into the container, and just repeating the cycle there. But I did it all the way around. And then once you're done, you can let it dry. And if you see any missing gaps or anything like that, you can fill those in and then cover it with another layer of Mod Podge. You can also do this in a two-tone look. You can do this so many different ways, but this is just an easy way to make that type of piece. And then loop yarn is my favorite for Christmas time. So again, making a little cone trees. You can make the cone like I did before with like some cardstock or something for a smaller one, or you can take those party hats. I'm putting a base on it. If you're not going to be doing the wood stump, so I'm making a little base at the bottom. You don't have to do that, but I just cut a little circle piece of cardboard, and I'm just gluing that into the base of the hat. You can see I kind of changed the shape of the hat. So what you just do is you'll open them up and just roll it a little tighter, and then you can tape it closed, and you can have a more narrower shape if you don't want the big shape. And then I'm just taking and putting these little wood stumps that I got. Again, sometimes Dollar Tree sells these, but you can get these at craft stores and different places. These are a lot of times used for like bowl filler, but you can use them to make really pretty DIYs too. And if you wanted to, you can just leave these party hats are really kind of Christmas colored, so you can just leave it like that and have like a cute little tree set up. But like I said, I love the loop yarn, so I'm just going to take and I'm going to put it around the tree. And these come in different colors too. You don't have to just get white, but I'm going to take and I'm going to glue mine around the base of the tree, and then you can wrap it down and glue it as needed. And you can see it's so pretty, so fluffy, And it just makes like a really cute piece of Christmas decor. Now, if you want, you can decorate these with little pieces of decor. This kind of has like a rustic look with the tree stump, but I've done these in so many different ways. And like I said, they're so fun, so easy. Another little tree, because like I said, Christmas and trees go together, and you could just wrap the cardstock the same way that you did the big poster board, glue it at the end, cut off the bottom to make sure it stands up all nice and straight. So like these are real easy to make. And like I said, you can make these a ton of ways, especially if you have some nice pretty cardstock paper. You don't even really have to decorate them at the end. And this is just kind of like how we did the berry wreath. So you just take the little berries, and you get these at Dollar Tree too, but you can just take and glue these. You can do this with floral pieces. You can do this so many different ways, but I just took them in little bunches because they're easier to work with, and then just glued it down. And then you can take and fill in any empty spots that you might have, but it's just a cute berry tree. And I've also seen these on sale at stores, so that's a way to make your own. Now for this one, okay, so I got these around Halloween time at Dollar Tree. I didn't realize they were going the same way, and I wanted the legs to be going different ways, but that's okay. But I'm just gonna make some cute little elf legs out of these. So it's real easy, real simple. If you wanted to, you can make these on your own. You can just cut out some cardboard into that little shape, and then just get like a little stick like they have it there and put it on there. So I'm just cutting down some scrap fabric, and I'm gluing it closed. You're gonna want to make sure that you have enough space to fill it, or you can not fill it if you don't want to, but just to help give it that little leg look, you can fill it with scrap fabric. You can fill it with the filler like I'm doing mine here, but I'm just filling those at the top. But you want to wait till everything is nice and dry, and you can start putting that in. And then I just tied it in a knot because you really don't see the top of these. And then I'm just taking like a little the squares that you get at the fabric store. Dollar Tree has these now too, but they come in so many different prints, different things. And then I just drew out the feet. Okay, I cut mine just a bit too close, but you want to leave enough for a seam allowance. And because this is not stretchy fabric, you won't be able to just put them together and slip them on to the feet, which I was thinking about doing. And then I realized it didn't work that way, so I had to glue it around the piece. But that's it. I'm just making little feet covers for like little shoes for the elf feet. And you can see they all were witch feet, but when you put the red on there and stuff like that, it gives it that little elf look. And you can do this in any color that you want to do this. And then I'm just going to take some ribbon and just tie off the top there. So again, this is another piece that you can do to fit in with your colors that you're doing for the season. And it's just really cute and fun. So like I said, my colors were black. So the red is cute though, because the red, gives it just the extra little pop. But I did the black legs, the little polka dot there. And then you can I added this little bell to the end of the feet. You can add a little bell, and then that just defines that it is little elf feet. But you don't have to do that part. But you can do this so many different fun ways. You can add a little trim around the top of the shoes there. You can do just so many fun things. And then you just hang them out of your tree, and that is how it looks. And it's so cute. So that's just something fun to do. And if you want them to be witch feet, they could be witch feet. But this is another cone tree. So like I said, you could do this in so many different ways. This is like a glitter cardstock paper that I have. And again, this is one that you can just leave just by itself. You don't have to do anything extra to it, but this goes along with the other one that we will be making. So I just glued it, let it dry, cut off the bottom, just like I did with the other ones. And then I'm going to make a different one, because like I said, these are going to go together. And this is just like minimalist decor. I love a minimalist piece that gives you that Christmas vibe. But if you don't like overwhelming things, this is just nice and simple to do. And then you cut off the bottom, like I said, and then you're going to go on to the next step, which is going to be grabbing some of those Dollar Tree party beads that I do love because they are just, they're great for crafting. So they have them all year round. So when you see them, you might want to grab them because you can make so many nice things for not just Christmas, for all kind of different holidays, different decor pieces, and they come in a bunch of different colors. So if you wanted to, you can paint or use a different color cardstock or use white if you want, but you can just use the same color and do this in your color, the colors that you do have, because they do come in a ton of different colors usually in the pack. But I'm just grabbing whichever ones are there. But I ended up painting it gold, so I could have just started out with all gold ones, or like you see there, you can do the colors that you have in your decor and just leave it like that. I was going to do it in black, but then I just changed up. I changed up a lot. But because the paper is white underneath, painting it, you're not really getting into the grooves there. So it's easier just to spray paint it. So I spray painted it gold. And just to give it another look, I brushed over it with black paint. So you can do a lighter coat of black paint and just have like that vintage look to this. But I love the way this looks. But like I said, I could have started out with just the gold beads, and then I would have been able to skip that other step. But I do like the metallic look that it does have underneath it. And you can see it goes with the other one that we didn't have to do anything to because that was already nice and gold and done. Now, Dollar Tree has a ton of these little trees all the time, and they're starting to have them for a bunch of different holidays. So you can get these in different colors if you grab them, around the different holidays. But I had this little planter box that I did make using Dollar Tree items. And so I thought it would go cute for a tabletop Christmas tree. And then you'll have these little like chamois things that you can get from the Dollar Tree in the auto section. And those are cute for Christmas time too. And they also have little earmuff things too. Those are cute to do Christmas decor with too. But I took because it didn't fit with the little feet on it, so I just took those off. And then you can put those trees, and you can do two if you want a fuller look. And then you get to decorate it, and that's really it. You have a cute little tabletop tree that you can do. So you can do a bunch of these around the house, different themes. You can do one for your kitchen. You can do one for your bedroom. You can do them all over the place. But these are really cute and easy to do. And then if you don't have if you don't want to make a little base like I made mine, you can put these in so many different things. You can get a little planter from Dollar Tree. But yeah, these are cute and simple and easy to make. And again, something that you can customize to fit along with your decor and your style for the season, which I love to do at Christmas time. This one, okay, so cute. I'm going to be doing this one again because I have little wooden gnomes from Dollar Tree now, which makes this even easier. But you can cut out some vinyl from your Cricut, or you can use stickers like I'm doing here. You might want to glue these stickers down or use some spray adhesive or something, because they might lift up. They have a little sticky part on the back, but just to make sure they stay, you might want to use just a little extra bit of glue there. So I spelled out basically home, and because gnome and home sound the same, and gnomes are always great for every holiday, I just drew out a little gnome and then I just painted it. But like I said, I just recently found these little wooden gnomes from Christmas time at my Dollar Tree. So I'm going to do this one again. And this is a canvas from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to do this one again, but I'm going to use the wooden gnome and I'm going to paint him to go along with the thing. So that's going to be really cute. But this is just a cute way to make Christmas signs that you can put up. And it's just real easy and they fit in. And you can do this again to fit in with your home, your style. And drawing, if you want to draw it, drawing gnomes are real easy. But I think that 3D look in it will be even cuter. But yeah, that one real easy. And then now this one right here, Christmas and Garland go together. So I just have this garland, and you can get this on sale a lot around the holiday time. So like I said, I got mine I think from Hobby Lobby, and I love this. It was so nice, so long, and it folds out. You can see it went from that to that. It folds out so nice. But you can also get garland from the Dollar Tree. To get a fuller effect though, you would just have to, buy a couple and like, floof it out real nice. And then I'm just taking and attaching my ornaments. You can wrap them around with the string. You can take and poke the little pieces through the top of the ornaments and then hook them closed. You can attach this in so many different ways. You can do it in groups. You can do it singular. And then I just hit it with a little bit of the faux snow, because it gives it that look. And then you can embellish it with whatever you want. But garland is just really pretty around the holiday time. And you can use this to do around your door frame. I have a big opening in my living room that has like it's like a little window into the kitchen. So I put garland around there every holiday, and it's just a cute little simple way to decorate. And like I said, you can do this around your door frames, you can do this around your front door, you can do this so many different places. But garland is a great way to bring a big pop to your home for the season without a lot of work, really. And then this is my favorite bowl. I change it up for every season and every holiday. So if you are looking for a piece that you can use so much, get yourself a dough bowl, because dough bowls are so great. You don't have to get it in wood. They come in colors sometimes. You can get them at Home Goods. You can get them online, so many different places. But I'm just taking and I'm raising up these little candles that I got from the Dollar Tree. You can raise them up with anything. If you can raise them up with tiles from the Dollar Tree, you can raise them up with a little foam, you can raise them up with anything. And you don't even have to use candles. If you don't want, you can use different things. I don't actually light these candles because I'm going to be putting all kind of flammable things in here. So you don't actually light them. If you're going to be lighting them, then you want to put something that is flame resistant in there. You don't want to put paper and stuff in there. But I just filled up the rest of the space with paper so that I don't have to worry about filling in the whole bowl, because the bowl is deep but not deep at the same time. So once I was done filling it, I just filled it with moss from the Dollar Tree. And the brightness of the green moss from the Dollar Tree is great for the holiday time, because green fits in with your tree, with everything else. And this is just something really simple. And like I said, a dough bowl is great because you can change it up for every holiday, every season. So I just filled around all of the candles there. And then I just put a few little extra pieces. And this is like another kind of minimalist type decor piece. It doesn't have to be fuzzy. And you can use this too as a centerpiece. I usually just put this that in that space in between the kitchen and the living room. This is where it lives. But like I said, it does change for every season, every holiday. I just do something just a little different in it, and it's just something so cute, and it just adds that little extra pop. And love this. And this is really something that can play around all winter, because I didn't do too much to it. It's just the little pine cones and the moss. Real easy, real simple. And like I said, that can play all winter long. This, another centerpiece, because I love a centerpiece. So I keep this one out on my table. And this is just a little tray that I got from Home Goods. I love the tile details that's in the inside. Again, I'm going to be using the garland and kind of just doing this to play off the garland. So I'm using the same type ornaments, wrapping them the same type way that I did the garland, and then the pieces go together. So you can make your centerpiece to match your garland. You can do all of your pieces and they'll just play into each other. You can do as much of the ornaments as you want, or as little of the ornaments as you want. Again, I'm using my little bag of pine cones, and you can get these from a lot of different places. Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree has a lot, well, that I haven't seen this year's, but they do always have a lot of cute pieces for the season. Again, a little bit of faux snow in there just to give it that holiday look. And then you can fill the center with whatever you want to finish off the look, and then you'll have a cute little centerpiece. So this is just a way too to reuse a lot of the items that you have in your home. So a lot of my decor pieces are pieces that I can use all year around. So once you're done figuring out what you're going to put in there, and like I said, you can put whatever you want. You can do the ornaments, you can do florals, you can do pine cones, you can do so many different things. And this is another piece that will play around all year. So these are my coasters, which are just really tiles from Floor & Decor, but they're like this pretty neutral stone that I use. And then I filled it with these from Target Dollar Spot, and that's it. It's just real easy, real simple. And again, another one that you can really leave out all winter, because this is just a simple winter piece and it just makes a nice little centerpiece. This one is a minimalist Christmas decor piece because not everyone likes the bright colors of Christmas. So I did a few minimalist like pieces. And so this is just a ring form, and you can get these at Dollar Tree. They come in a set of 3, or like I said, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, all over the place. But I'm just going to be taking these little wood skewers. You get these at Dollar Tree in a pack. And then I'm just going to glue them at the base and at the center. So you'll just go around. You can fill this in as much or as little as you want. You can also, if you wanted to get fancy, you can put something in the center here and have it hanging. But again, this is a minimalist piece, so we're just going to keep it just sweet and simple, just like that. I'm going to spray paint it black and then gold too. The camera doesn't really pick up the gold that much, but we went gold from the base to go along with the ring, and then up into black. And again, just a simple minimalist piece. And I have seen pieces like this at like Home Goods and different places. This one, another minimalist piece, I risked my life and I went outside and hung over the edge and got these twigs from this tree. And this is a piece too that you could leave up all year, because a lot of stores just sell twig pieces. But I took the twigs and I painted them white with some spray paint, and that is really it. You can hang cute little ornaments off of here. You can do so many different things. But I just put mine in one of the Dollar Tree vases with the little Dollar Tree rocks. And this is simple. It plays into Christmas, and you can leave it up all year round because it is a piece that I have seen that I like high in the stores. This one is a Target Dollar Spot redo. So I found this cute little globe at Target Dollar Spot. It was $5, and you can leave it just like that and just fill it with something. But again, this is a minimalist. These are the minimalist pieces. So we're not going to play with a lot of colors with these. So I'm just going to first take and fill the bottom. You can paint it first, but I'm going to fill the bottom with the foam from the Dollar Tree so that it's not that dead space at the bottom, and I don't have to worry about whatever I put in there falling downward. So I'm just filling in that space, and then I took and painted everything. But like I said, you don't have, you can paint it first and then fill it in, and then just hit the top with a little bit of spray paint. But I'm taking this little ornament that I got from a Dollar Tree. It is just a cute little reindeer, and I'm just going to glue that down to the little base that I made there. And again, plain and simple because it is a minimalist piece. And then you can just fill it with a little bit of, this is like a glitter from the Dollar Tree, but it's like snow too at the same time. And then I'm wrapping around for the connection piece these little beads from Dollar Tree, because like I said, I love these are great to craft with. And then because the gold didn't match really the gold in the reindeer there, I just ended up painting those black. But you can just glue that down, and then but that gold does play nice on the black. So if you can find a different piece, or if you don't mind the golds being different, you can leave it gold. But this is how that turned out, in just a really simple kind of modern too, kind of modern style decor piece. Again, back to my loop yarn. Like I said, it does come in a bunch of different colors, so you don't have to just get white. This one is like kind of like an ombre, so it goes from black to dark gray, like a charcoal gray, to a lighter gray, into the white, and it's just real simple. So you can make the cutest little fluffy wreath. And I did a small one like this too, but I didn't have a, this was before Dollar Tree had those small wreath forms, so I just made a little circle and wrapped it around it. But this, you're just gonna wrap it around, just keep wrapping it around the wreath form, and you can see it's cute because it's ombre and the colors start to change, which is give it a really nice look. So based on your colors, you can get different loop yarn for whatever your colors are, but this is just real easy and real simple to do. I used about 2 packs for mine. So based on the size of your reform, it's based on how much of this you want to use. But I did get mine on sale, so I was lucky to be able to grab mine on sale. You can try to end off and start, you know, around the same colors, but it works out just fine. And then you can just tie it off in the back and tuck in that extra. And because it's looped, you really don't see where you connect anything like that. You can just leave it just like that, or you can just add a little bit of embellishments to it. I was saying that I got mine on sale, my pine cones on sale, because you can always catch those on sale. You can attach that with like some thin colored string that goes along with it. You can hot glue those down, but I just added a few embellishments. You can get these little twigs from like Dollar Tree, and then this little ornament I got from Dollar Tree as well. And you can see I'm just tying on those pine cones. It'll be a little bit of a pain in the booty. Because sometimes the thread does get caught in there, but that is it. It is so cute, and I feel like all the colors kind of go together, and it just has like this really pretty look to it. So this one was like one of my favorites. This one's simple and easy. So I have this vase from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to take and paint just the bottom, and I'm just hitting it with one coat of the spray paint. It's kind of giving it that frosted glass look. So I did inside, outside, just a little bit. You don't want to overdo it because it'll be like solid. So if you want that frosted look, you can still see the pieces kind of inside because I just did a light coat of that. And then I'm just filling it with things from Dollar Tree, the little pine cones, different things. So this is just real easy, real simple, just a piece of decor. And you can do this in different ways. If you wanted to, you could put ornaments that go along with your decor in here, along with those cute faux florals and the stuff. You can do this in so many different ways. And if you didn't want to do that frosted look, you can just do the clear vases from the dot. Well, that was a clear vase until we painted it. But you can just do the clear vases and don't paint it. You can do it just so many different ways. You can pair them together like I did. But this is just real easy and real simple, and just a way to bring that holiday look. And then because you didn't do anything really permanent to it, you can reuse these and change these out for the season. This one right here, okay, so I love reusing things. So this is a reverse canvas that I did, and it was rough looking because I had to pry off the other pieces that I did have on there. But I'm just going to take in this like sticker paper from the Dollar Tree, I'm going to put that in there. Okay, and because my canvas was a little rough, you might have to use, you know, some glue and stuff like that. But if you weren't going to be using a reused canvas or anything like that, you can just stick this paper directly on there and you'll be perfectly fine. But like I said, because I was repurposing my piece, I had to use just a little bit of glue just to help it stay down. You can also use an adhesive spray, but you're just going to cover up your canvas. If this wasn't a reverse canvas, you can just put it just along the outside, but then it wouldn't be framed. You can create a frame. You can use a smaller canvas. You can use one of the Dollar Tree picture frames and do this on a smaller scale. I tried to line up the papers kind of so that it went together. After I thought about it, I was like, I should have put the line more towards the middle, but that was fine. And then I'm just going to take some ribbon that I do have and make just a cute hanging like a decor piece. I don't know how to explain it, but I took and I made a little loop yarn wreath, but on a smaller form. Like I did the other wreath, I just made it on a smaller form, and then I'm gonna take it and put it in this ribbon, and you just use it to hang it. I glued the ribbon first, and then I realized I needed to open it up, so I opened it up. But you can hang little ornaments like that little stocking there. You can hang garland wreaths. You can do it in so many different ways. But I decided to use this one right here, and this is how it came out. It was so pretty, so easy, and so simple. And you can change the background to fit in and be a different background if you want, because Dollar Tree has so many of these little paper pieces, and they are so nice and so pretty. They have towel-like looking ones. They have just a ton of different ones. This one, another little quick one using those skewers from Dollar Tree. So this is kind of like that other minimalist tree, but we're just using a different base. I'm reusing one of the bra tops from Dollar Tree, and then the skewers. And then I have these little bowls. And because how I'm going to be finishing it off, you can use any kind of bow. You can leave the bows the colors that they are, or you can do like I did mine. But again, I'm just making the little tree. So you'll just take and you'll put two skewers together. You'll make the base first, so like really on the four corners, but they're not corners because it's a circle. But you'll just put those four pieces, and then it's easier to start building off of it once you've done those four pieces. So I used the bra top as the base for mine, glued those down there, glued them at the top like I did the other one, and then just kept filling those in. And again, if you wanted to, you could put something in there and have like cute little decor in there, but you would need to do it before you finished it off, because this one has the bra top on the bottom. So there isn't a way to put the piece in after you're done. So if you're going to be putting something in there, you need to do that beforehand. I just filled in those circles on the side of the bra top, and then just added the little bows, all with hot glue. And then once everything was dry, you can use the little twisties too to put your bows on if you have bows like this. But I snipped mine off just because I didn't want to see the little twisty pieces in there, at the end, because you can see through it. But you can twist them on and then snip off the extra, if that makes sense. But I ended up painting mine all black. But like I said, if you wanted to leave the bows the color that they were, you can paint it and then put the bows on after. But this is kind of a minimalist piece too, so it's just like, one simple color. You can paint it a different color if you want, because my daughter did say it ended up looking like little bats, but I don't think it did. But Dollar Tree has these little cute lanterns that you can grab. I didn't check mine, and I had mine for so long, but they look like that when they light up. So all of mine didn't work because I didn't check them before I purchased them. But these are wood, so you can stain these, you can paint these, but these are just really pretty pieces by themselves. And you can use these in so many different decor pieces that you can grab. You can put this on a cute wreath, and it's pretty because it lights up. You can hang these on your tree. You can do so many different things with these, but I'm just imagine the lights with the extra lights from your tree, just really pretty. But I'm just going to be using these in a centerpiece. So just real easy, real simple. I stained mine, wiped off the excess, let that dry. You can then embellish these, put extra little things on them, but the whole purpose is just that pretty light that they give. So again, I had brought a few of these, one for the bar cart, all kind of different things. But this is from Target Dollar Spot, the little lazy Susan that they have. And then I'm just going to be putting some garland around it, some ornaments around it, just making a cute little centerpiece. So just kind of like you did the same one, the other one, but because this is smaller, I put the garland more towards the outside. I filled it with one of those little loop yarn trees, these pieces, my coasters, and just a few little like of those little tree decor pieces, and that was it. Just real nice and real simple. So I hope you enjoyed these 30 kick you off July Christmas in July DIYs.